Hi, I'm John Edgar Park for Make. Today's weekend project is a PIR sensor Arduino alarm. This uses an Arduino microcontroller and a passive infrared or PIR light sensor to detect invisible infrared light. I created the project as a way to learn digital input and output. In this case, the PIR sensor is the input and the output is an LED and a really noisy piezo buzzer. It's all built on a breadboard, so no soldering required. Now this is a great project to use as a practical joke or a booby trap or even an early warning system for the zombie invasion. Here's Tyler to walk you through the build.
Here's how our PIR sensor works. All objects emit some heat energy in the form of infrared light. Infrared light is invisible to the human eye, but lucky for us, it can be detected by electronic sensors. Infrared sensors are made with a crystalline material that is pyroelectric. It generates an electric charge when exposed to heat. Motion detectors use these sensors to check the level of infrared light in front of them, and then send a signal when that level changes. Our sensor is called a passive infrared sensor because it doesn't radiate any of its own energy, the way a laser or sonar rangefinder does. It works entirely by detecting an invisible infrared energy given off by other objects. The sensor itself can't really detect motion, but it knows when the scene in front of it just got warmer or colder, which means an object has moved closer or farther away, or a new object has entered the scene. A simple program running on the Arduino checks the sensor to see if anything is moved, and if so, it switches on the buzzer to make some noise. Full build instructions, circuit diagrams, and photos can be found on the project page. Let's get started. Check out the project page to find all the parts you'll need. This whole project is done on a breadboard, so you won't need any soldering tools. Just make sure you've got these. Use a jumper to connect digital pin 2 on the Arduino to row 1 on the breadboard. You'll use this pin as an input from the PIR sensor. Then connect the 5-volt pin on the Arduino to row 2 on the breadboard, and connect a nearby ground pin over to row 3. These jumpers let us power the PIR sensor off the Arduino's 5-volt power supply. Plug the PIR sensor into the breadboard so that its ground pin connects to the ground row, its power pin connects to the 5-volt row, and its output pin connects to the Arduino's digital pin 2. If you have a different sensor, you may need to extend its pins using wire, but this parallax sensor just plugs right into the breadboard. The LED will flash whenever the alarm goes off. This is good for 2 reasons. It lets you see that your circuit is working even if the buzzer fails, and it lets you disconnect the buzzer in case you need to silently detect zombies. Plug the LED's anode, the longer leg, into digital pin 13 on the Arduino. You'll use this pin as an output to light the LED. Plug the LED's cathode, the shorter leg, into the adjacent ground pin on the Arduino. Connect the buzzer's red wire to the Arduino's digital pin 10. You'll use this pin as an output to send voltage to activate the buzzer. Connect the buzzer's black wire to the Arduino's ground. On your computer, launch the Arduino IDE software. Check out the links on the project page to download it. Plug the USB cable into your computer and the Arduino. Under the Tools menu, set the board and port settings for your Arduino board. In this case, we're using the Arduino Uno. Open the PIR alarm sketch. Arduino programs are called sketches. You can find the link on the project page. Then hit the upload button to upload the sketch to the Arduino. That's it, you're done. When you power up your alarm, the PIR sensor will glow an ominous red. Stand very still or leave the room while the alarm calibrates the infrared level reading for the room. Now test it by moving. The buzzer will buzz and the LED will light up. Whenever the Arduino reads a high signal from the PIR sensor, it will output voltages to pin 13 to light the LED and pin 10 to sound the buzzer alarm. In the Arduino code, you can experiment with the values for the tone's frequency, duration, and delay to customize your alarm. Your PIR sensor Arduino alarm can sense movement up to 20 feet away. No one will be stealing your yo-yo today. Check out the project page to share ideas, improvements, and other builds. And as always, have The PIR sensor Arduino alarm may not reliably detect zombies or other undead creatures. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, Make cannot be responsible for any danger individuals put themselves in or any injuries they may receive by trying to detect zombies using the PIR sensor Arduino alarm.